Okay, so tapping just below the collarbone. Very gently tap. So we're tapping the acupuncture point, kidney 27, to help boost the energy in your kidneys, help boost your energy, and to balance the energy in the kidneys so that they function better. So just very gently tap. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll be here at 9 a.m. Tuesday and Thursday, I will be here at 11 a.m. And that's the schedule I'm going to keep for the foreseeable future until we're starting to get back to normal. Good. Now move on to the middle of the sternum and tap the middle of the sternum. So we're tapping the acupuncture point REN 17. REN 17 is actually 4 fingers above your xiphoid process, right on the sternum. So the 2 main reasons that we do this is immune system, which is hugely important at the moment. Stimulates the thymus to help boost your immune system. And the second part is for lung function, which again, with coronavirus being a respiratory disease, is extremely important to do. So any chance that you get, do this. 1 or 2 taps is better than nothing. Ideally, about a minute or so. Good. And then move on to the side of your ribs and gently tap the side of your ribs. And so this is for your spleen, for your digestive system. So remember that doing Tai Chi and Qigong as a whole helps to boost your immune system. It helps to build your, what the Chinese call your Wei Qi fields. Those fields of energy that surround you, that protect you. Yeah. And then with the feet shoulder width apart, go straight forwards, back up straight, head up tall. Loose and relax, swing your as loose and relaxed as you can. All right. Why do they call it the novel coronavirus? Because it's going to be a long story. Did you hear the joke about the germ? You didn't? Well, never mind. I can't tell you that one. I don't want to spread it around. You know what they say? Feed a cold, starve a fever, drink a corona. What should you do if you don't understand a coronavirus joke? Be patient. Pretty soon, there are going to be so coronavirus jokes out there, it's going to be a pandemic. And my favorite one, what's the difference between COVID-19 and Romeo and Juliet? One's the coronavirus and the other is a Verona crisis. So feel free to message me your jokes. I will gladly share them in classes. So loose and relax, swing. Loose and relax as we So remember, swinging your arms, excuse me, is for circulation. All right, and allow your arms to gently come to a rest. And then turn your waist and let your arms swing on. Loose and relax. So forehands knocking is for your kidneys and your waist. Again, nice and loose and relaxed. Okay, so now begin to bring some movement into your arms. You're going to bring the back hand up to pat on the small of the back on the opposite side. And your front hand, you're going to bring that up to tap just inside the shoulder. So now we're doing a little bit more for the kidneys by stimulating bladder points on the small of the back. And now we've added in the lungs with the front hand stimulating the acupuncture point lung wire. Good. And let your waist come to a rest. Yeah. And then take your head to one shoulder. Roll it down around your shoulder. And without tilting it back, bring it across. Exhale as you go around. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. And change direction. Again, head to the shoulder, roll it down and around to the shoulder. Without tilting it back, bring it across. Exhale as you go around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. And one more. Good. Bend your knees, let your arms hang down, and roll the shoulders. So remember, your arms want to be loose like rope. And all the movement is in the shoulders, nothing below that. Everything else moves because your shoulders move. And change direction. One. And straighten up and rub your hand. So stimulating the well and the spring points. And the wrists of screen. Forearms. The river. And elbows to a C. And interlace your fingers, and with the hands open, roll your wrists. And change direction. Gently roll those wrists. Yeah, push one wrist up and then the other. Yeah, be careful not to jar the wrists as you do these. And then nod your wrists. And rub the palms of your hands. Hands on the sole of the back, so keep your head still, your head upright, and gently circle you. And change direction. One. And then if you choose, you can bring your feet closer together and circle your toe. And change direction. One. And then bring your feet as close together as you're safe and comfortable. Rub the palms of your hands. And rub your knees. And tighten your knees. And then rest the hands above the knees and bend and straighten. One more. Good. Straighten up and tap the ball with one foot. And the other. Good. So this morning, because we have a number of new people joining us for the first time, I wanted to go over the basic movements that we have in Tai Chi and Qigong. So there are 4 basic movements that you can do that everything else that we do is built off. The first one is up and down. So we can do that to the front, we can do that to the sides, we can do it with one hand and then the other hand. But if we have any movement that's up and down, it's an up and down movement. So this is very commonly done as the first exercise that we do, and also as the last exercise that we do. So let's just do that for a few times. So again, feet shoulder width apart, toes straight, forwards, back up straight, head up tall. Now you can add the knees into this if you choose to. Okay, so hands relax to the sides. And so our hands float up to the height of our shoulders, and our hands sink. Inhale as they float up. Exhale as they sink. So nice and relaxed. Nice and gentle. Notice that your shoulders should stay down as you do this. It's almost like your wrists are being pulled up by strings, like the old time puppet. So the introductory movement, as we're doing now, is very commonly done to bring you into the right place for all the other exercises to come. If you've been active and rushing and too yang to get to where you are now, it's to calm you down, to slow your blood circulation down, to slow your energy circulation down to the right spot. If you've been sedentary, if you've been too yin, it's to bring some movement into your blood and chi. Get it to where you're going to get the most effect from. One. Good. Now, when your hands come down and your palms to face each other and float up to the side. And inhale as your hands float up. Exhale as they sink. Inhale. Exhale. Again, nice and relaxed. Use this time with simple movements to work on things like how relaxed you are, how well You're coordinating your breath with your movement. How fluid your movement is. There are so many things that you can work on while doing what appear to be very simple. There's one more. Now when your hands come down, bring your hands fingertip to fingertip, bring them up to your chin, turn them palm down and press down. Inhale as your hands come up. Exhale as your hands press. Inhale. Exhale. So this is typically done in a lot of forms as the closing movement. And the visualization, the feelings that go with this movement are a little different from the open. Many people imagine bringing fresh air into the body and pushing energy down to their center to store it down to their lower dantian. So they breathe fresh air, fresh energy in, and they exhale and they press that energy down to their center. Good. One more. Yeah. So that's the first, up and down. The second is in and out. So this is any time that your hands are coming into the body and moving away from the body. Okay. Very commonly, push the mountain is probably the most obvious one. So for push the mountain, your hands float up to the height of your shoulders, pull into your shoulders, keeping them down, and press forward. Inhale as the hands come in. Exhale as they press forward. Inhale. Exhale. So as you do this, there should be a very gentle squeezing of the shoulder blades together as the hands come in. As the hands go out, the shoulders should round. So we move the shoulder blades towards the spine as we come in. We move them away from the spine as they go out. Good. Now when the hands are in, turn the palms out to your side, squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit more, and press out. Pull them into the shoulder. Exhale as you press out. Inhale as you exhale. Inhale. And one. Good. So in and out is any time your hands are coming in towards the body and moving away from the body. The next one is open and close. And open and close is when your hands are moving away from each other and moving together. Okay. Now this can be done at any height. So it's often commonly done just below your belly button, just in front of your center, to help you connect with the feeling of your energy. Today we're going to do it at shoulder height, and the exercise Phoenix spreads its wings, which is for your lungs. So again, shoulder width apart. So your hands float up to the height of your shoulders, palms face each other. Again, a gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades to open the arms to the side. And relax. And round the shoulders a little bit as you climb. Inhale as you open. Exhale, close. Inhale. Exhale. And one. And bring your hands. So the fourth of the basic movements are circles. So you can do circles vertically, or you can do circles horizontally. So we're going to do circling a ball first, and then we're going to do grinding thought. So bring your hands to imagine holding that ball in front of your lower dantian, in front of your center. And you're going to take that ball in a circle up to one side, across at about shoulder height, and down. So we inhale as we circle up. Exhale as we circle. Inhale. Exhale. And stop at the bottom and change direction. Circle up to the other side. Across. And so you might feel that there's some turning of your waist happens as you do that. So it's not so much that it's your arms that make the circle. It's the waist that makes your circle, and your hands just move up and down. Either way is good. Good. One. Now, the size of the circles you make doesn't matter. So you can make really big circles like we do in the 18 movements, or you could just do small movements. Okay? So the other exercise with circles we're going to do is called grinding corn. And this one is really, really good for balance and for prevention, because it's all about how you move your center. So you're going to step out. Let's do the left foot. So you're going to step out with your left foot about on a 45-degree angle. Now, when you look at your feet and you look at the inside edge of your left foot, if you draw a line along that inside edge, it should miss your right heel by about 3 or 4 inches. That's really important. You slide it back and it misses. Okay? If that's not there, you're going to be on a tightrope and you're going to be unstable. So, with the left foot forward, your weight is on the right foot, your belly button is turned with the right foot, your hands are palm down in front of your belly button. So you're going to shift your weight forward, you're going to turn your belly button to front with the left foot, that brings your hands across to the left side, they're going to circle out, and as they start to come back, they come back because you shift and turn to the right. So you create the circle by shifting your weight forward, shifting your weight back, by turning your belly button to the left, by turning your belly button to the right. So we exhale as we go forward, inhale as we come, exhale, inhale. Now we want to make sure that our shoulders stay directly above our pelvis. So our shoulders only move because our pelvis moves. The size of the circles is not important. How well you create those circles is what is important. That weight shifting, that belly button turning, controlling your center. Good. Now, when you're at the right hip, stop, and we're going to change direction. So this time, as we shift and turn forward, the hands are going to circle out to the left, to the right, and then pull back across. Again, exhaling as we go forward, inhaling as we come. Exhale, inhale. One. Good. Bring your left foot in. Move your weight across the left foot. Now step the right foot out. Again, on that 45-degree angle, make sure that that line along the inside edge of your right foot, slide it back, and it misses your left by 3 or 4 inches. So weight and belly button with the left foot. So as you shift and turn to the right foot, you bring your hands across to the right, reach out. And as you shift and turn to the left foot, we circle around them. Exhale as we go forward. Inhale as we come. Exhale. Inhale. When we reach the left hip, stop, change direction. So we circle out and around to the right, shift back and pull it back to the left. Again, exhale as you go forward. Inhale as you pull. Exhale. In. One. Good. Okay. So those are the 4 basic movements that we have. Up and down, in and out, open and close, and circle. So we're going to put those together and we're going to make a 5 movement simple form. This is actually one of my favorite things to do because the movements are so simple. It gives you the opportunity to work on other things. It gives you the opportunity to work on your relaxation, your breathing, quietening your mind, coordinating your breathing with your movement, so many other things. When you let go of the complexities, you can bring yourself into a much deeper practice. So the sequence is going to be, we're going to do up and down, then in and out, open and close, circles, and then we're going to finish again with up and down. Okay? So feet shoulder width apart, toes straight, forward, back up straight, head up top. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go a little bit of an angle. Right. Knees a little relaxed. So if the up and down movement in the knees happens, it's okay. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. If the turning with the circles happens, it's okay. Again, if it doesn't happen, it's okay. There's more important things to be working on. Okay, so arms are relaxed at the side. And so from there, your hands float up to the height of your shoulders. And your hands sink. Inhale as your hands float up. Exhale as your hands sink. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and relaxed. Nice and gentle. One more. Push them out. Your hands float up to the height of your shoulders. Pull into your shoulders. Press. Inhale as your hands come in. Exhale as they push. Inhale. Exhale. And when your hands are out and the palms to face each other, and drop your hands. Now circle your hands up to one side, across the top and down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you come up. Inhale. Exhale. Stop at the bottom and change direction. So circle to the other side. Across. And inhale as your hands come up. Exhale as they come. Inhale. Exhale. And the closing movement. Start the bottom. Fingertip to fingertip, bring your hands up to your chin. Press. Inhale as your hands come up. Exhale as your hands press. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And bring your hands all the way. So we did 8 repetitions on that one. The number of repetitions on that are not important. Most of the time when I'm doing that for myself, I'll just do a movement until I feel I'm good having done that. And then I'll move on to the next one. So the number of repetitions is not critical. Basically, it's the more the better. So if you're feeling really good on one of them and you want to continue doing it, continue doing it. Okay. So those are the 4 basic movements, and everything else that we do is constructed off those movements. Okay. So when we come to tomorrow's class and we do the 18 movements, the Tai Chi, Qigong, Shibashi, you'll see in that how the sequence is actually constructed from those 4 basic movements. And a lot of those movements are combined. So there we go. All right. So the next thing I wanted to do this morning is the exercise called cosmic breathing. Now, you're supposed to do this exercise 3 times. On the first 2, there are mental and emotional aspects to that. And then the third one, it's just done relaxed. But for those of you that have never done this before, let's go over how this works before we actually do it. So for cosmic breathing, you bring your feet as close together as you're safe and comfortable. Ideally, the heels and the toes are touching. So the movement is that your hands float up to the height of your shoulders. They then open to the sides with a gentle squeeze of the shoulder blades. You flip your hands up. Let me get in the shot. And you bring your hands up over your head as high as you're comfortable, and you touch your middle finger. And then you stretch up as much as you can, a whole body stretch. And then you relax. Bring the hands back down to shoulder height. Shoulder height, they flip. Fingers down, so you bring your hands together. Fingertip to fingertip. Again, touching the middle finger first. Then you bring your hands up. So your thumbs are forward, the backs of your hands are touching. And you point your fingers at your sternal notch, your middle fingers at your sternal notch. And you rotate your elbows up until the fingers point down. And then you push your hands down and bring them palm down to the side. And then we do the next one. Okay? So the breathing, we inhale as the hands come up. Exhale as they open. We flip. Inhale as the middle fingers come together. Exhale as we stretch up. Inhale as the hands come down. Flip. Exhale as they come down. And they start, the inhale begins as the hands come together. And we inhale up, rotate, and exhale. Push down and bring the hands down to the side. Okay? So that's the way cosmic breathing works. So as I say, 3 times, and we're going to add some physical, mental, emotional aspects to this. So, get ready. So we exhale and inhale a strong physical body. And we exhale, ill health. Flip. Inhale, tranquility. Exhale, tension. Inhale, happiness and joy. Flip. Exhale, fear and anger. Inhale, love and harmony. Exhale, loneliness and limitation. So we inhale positive thoughts. Exhale negative thoughts. Flip. Inhale an even tempo. Exhale irritability. Inhale maturity. Flip. Exhale immaturity. Inhale generosity. And exhale envy. And one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And that's the cosmic breathing exercise. I still do not have the all the mental and the emotional aspects of that memorized, and I have a cheat sheet in front of me. So, all right. So bring yourselves back to shoulder width apart, toes straight forward, knees relaxed, and just gently shake it out. Shake any lingering stress or tension out of your body. Let it all go. Just let it all go. As loose and relaxed as you and bring that shape to a rest. And let everything set. So like shaking up a snow globe, you shake up your chi, you let it circulate around, and then you let it set. And so we finished this morning with pulling down heaven. Again, this exercise is done 3 times. Inhale, hands float up to the height of the shoulders, palms down, palms up over the head, and exhale, wash down the front of your body. Settle all that stirred up energy down to your center. Let go of all the things you don't. Inhale, palms down to the shoulders, palms up over the head, and exhale, wash down the back of your body. Again, settling all of your chi, washing out and letting go of the things you don't. Inhale, palms down, palms up, and exhale, wash right through your body, wash through all of your bones, all of your muscles, all of your organs, settling that chi, washing away all of the things that you no longer need.